How do you feel about your group progressing so far?
Really good, really good. Happy with where we're going and how we started, where we're at right now. It's kind of that midway point, and the guys are kind of taking the leadership reins and kind of ran with it the last 2 weeks. So it's been fun. Guys like Seth Coleman, Ezekiel Homes, Alec Bryant. There's a lot of guys that are out there showing up right now, so it's been fun.
How has this group changed with Owen and Isaiah moving on, and you said those three guys kind of stepping up?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, right? So you lost two really great leaders on our team, and now we have to fill that void. And these guys have really taken the torch and kind of moved forward with it. So happy with where these guys are at. Obviously, we got a lot of work to continue to do, but happy with where those guys are coming.
Is Alec, personality-wise, does he have that leadership kind of capability, or is it harder for him just because he's kind of still a new guy?
I think he's finding his niche here. I think guys have seen how he's been able to play. He was kind of slow in the fall with him being out there, and now that they've been out there for 8 practices, seeing what type of production he can do, his play is being the leadership right now, and eventually the voice will come. But he's a very good football player. He's done a really great job, and I think he's going to continue to grow in this.
Saw a little bit of Ezekiel Homes last year. Him stepping into a bigger role. What's he bring to your group?
What does he bring? He brings knowledge, right? He's like the old sage in the room now, he's got a way about him where he just has a calm, cool, and collectedness about him, but then at the same time, he's a good football player when he gets out there. So I think he's trying to be that old pops in the room right now, so it's been kind of fun to see him take that role with OC and Isaiah gone now.
What's he bring physically to the group?
He's a big dude, man. Like all those guys have some length, have some size. He's powerful. He's able to use what God gave him and do a good job with it.
How about Alec? Obviously a very talented kid.
Right.
What have you seen on the field so far?
Just power. He's a powerful individual. I think everything he does, he has an action behind it. I think if you watch it from everything from pass rush to just first and second down, when he hits you, people know it. And you watch one of the workouts to here, he's a completely different person. He's a really good football player out there.
Freshman Jared Brady's here early. How's he coming along?
He's done really well. Jared's a very smart individual, and he's an extremely hard worker. So all that put together is going to make him a really good football player here, I think, and he cares. So you add those 3 elements, and I think he's going to do just fine.
Does Alec have the capability of kind of doing what you did with Owen, which is if he needs to put his hand in the ground, he can do that?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's he's up to 250 some pounds now, and he's able to. He's got a physicality about him that's different, and hopefully he continues to get bigger, stronger, and work out with Tank and crew, and be that type of guy that can do that.
Seth got some starts, and then the injury kind of slowed him down, but how's he kind of progressed off of
Seth looks great. He's had a really great spring thus far. He's got a certain confidence about him right now. I think he knows that it's my time. Here we go. And he's put on about 10, 15 pounds in the off season here to kind of back that thing up. So he's just got to continue to unleash the beast, if you will, and just continue to take that role and run with it.
Do you think he's got that in him to be one of your top guys there?
I think so. I believe he does. I mean, there's a lot of competition still going on in the room, but I do feel like he's in a position right now where he sees what he can do in this defense, and I think he's gonna just capture it and run with it.
You were kind of starting from scratch, changing to the 3-4. Do you feel like recruiting-wise you've cycled through that and you getting guys that fit at that rush linebacker spot?
I do. I think with the addition of Jared Beatty and Gabe Ackus coming up here in the summertime, I think we're in the Big Ten, so we need big people. And Jared Beatty's put on 15, 20 pounds since he's been here, and Gabe Ackus is already 250 pounds. So that's kind of the standard now that we got to recruit for those positions. They still got to be able to run and do some things, but I think transitioning, we have an idea of, all right, this is what we need to recruit towards for the future of this position.